Hi, welcome to everyone. Our regular training program starts today now. This is the time when our leaders make our special address. Now I invite our Delta President JC Rotarian PR Ilangovan for organization and field address. Ilangovaya, so floor is yours.
Great, sir. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you to each and every one of you for being here with us today for this wonderful conference. So we are conducting today 694th conference with consistently, even without break, for to awareness as well as to service the society for leadership as well as to create entrepreneurship. So today, this conference conducting presently Delta Entrepreneurship Federation as well as today hosting club JCI and Nagapattinam, the Shalom. So this wonderful conference with a great title today, Know Your Jenny. Today, this wonderful title, who is presented Mr. J.C. Mohit Bansal, who is a professional zone trainer, JCI Banshara, Hyderabad zone 12. Is now we even before start we are interact with him. Is wonderful. Is informative as well as very kind nature to connect with the people as very influence even with the short period of time is now is connected with all the people, influence such a wonderful person going to deliver and a good this conference going to happen. We warm welcome on behalf of all Delta entrepreneur as well as on behalf of JC's warm welcome to this conference. And next today our guest to giving a wonderful address. We are waiting for wonderful address. PP Hari Tarsan Salik, Post EVP JC Secunderabad, Zone 12. Warm welcome again on behalf of Delta as well as JCs to this conference. And great, thankful and my gratitude to our today host, chairperson, JC Kumaresan Dharmalingam, President, JC Nagapattinam, Zone 23, going to conduct this program as a wonderful way. And also, I am express my thankful gratitude my General Secretary, JC H.G. Gandhi Lelin, who is always putting his wonderful effort to organize and such a wonderful effort is making consistently to conduct the conference. Also, the additional support we are getting from our Vice President, our auditor, T.S. Moganagaris, for to make this program successful way. And also, I very much thankful to the South America TV founder, who is telecasting now this program and live entire globally to see this event for beneficial way. Also, I am expressing my thankful and welcome all the participants in different platform of the internet globally. Also, some of participants directly they joined in Zoom meeting for great recognition. Let me say a few words. Yes, Mr. Anju is there. A warm welcome. Mr. Brightwind Rajwa is there. A warm welcome, sir. And Hari Darshan I already told. Yes, he is our guest. Mr. Bansal. Also, I'm warm welcome. Pandi Tamerica TV Pandi. Also, I'm welcome. Also, Pandi Ammal, we warm welcome. Rotarian JC Murali Selvam as well as Rajalakshmi Then yeah, a few people joining continually. A warm welcome on behalf of this committee of the events. So wonderful event is start a great way. So I wish to success become the this conference. Now my again hand over this floor to our General Secretary to Gandhi sir.
Thank you, President Delta. Wonderful introduction and all participants. Time. Thank you. Now I kindly invite JC Kumaresan Dharmasilan, JC Nagapattinam President, to take us the event and continue this program.
Thank you very much, sir. Good evening, JCs and friends. Delta Entrepreneurs Federation and jointly organized by Tamerica TV, hosted by JCA in Nagapattinam, 694th day training session here called to order. Now I invite DS Ramya Kumaresan for JCA Creed.
JCA Creed. We believe that faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life, that the brotherhood of man transcends the sovereignty of nations, that economic justice can best be owned by free men through free enterprise, that government should be of laws rather than of men, that earth's great treasure lies in human personality, and that service of humanity is the best work of life. Thank you.
Thank you, JC DS Ramya Kumaresan. Today, I'm really happy to be a part of this session. I thank Delta Entrepreneurs Federation for this great opportunity, because this day is not a normal day for everyone who are all here. Because today we have wonderful guests as well as very talented trainer. Definitely today we are going to learn something new, because this topic, Know Your Genie, made to think like that. And nowadays, Delta Entrepreneurs Federation doing such a wonderful job. They are not only bringing trainers from zone 23, or not only from zone 18, or not only from zone 16, or not only from zone 17. Now they are bringing a lot of trainers from other states too. Okay, now I recognize the presence of our Chartered President, JC Muthuselvan sir, and our JC members, Singatone sir, and Manaparai Town IPP ma'am, S. Rajalakshmi ma'am, and Pandiyamal ma'am, and I recognize Pandi from Tamerica TV, Mr. Bansal, trainer today, Haridarshan Salik, guest today, Baidwin Rajiva, president from zone 18, Anzu, and Mohit Bansal, our trainer, and Elangovan sir, Delta Entrepreneurs Federation, and Gandhi Lenin sir from Delta Entrepreneurs Federation. Coming to chief guests. He is a by birth, he is a Libran. He is a PG, postgraduate in marketing and sales management. He is a professional graphic designing and printing. He is the founder and CEO of Hum Digital and Hum Creatives. He is a member since from 2001 in JCA Secunderabad Club, 2008 president, then 2009 zone vice president, then 2010 zone director in training, then zone president in 2011, and executive vice president for Zone 23 at 2012. He has a lot of backgrounds from JCs. So there won't be a lot of time we have. So I request and I invite our chief guest, PPP Haridarshan Salik, past EVP, JC Secunderabad. Sir, please welcome and give your a great speech to us. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your good words, the chairperson of this meeting, JC Kumaresan. It's indeed a great opportunity to share a platform with all the members present here. Well, Chairperson JC Kumaresan, Speaker for today JC Mohit, and then we have Zone Coordinator for SMA Zone 23, JC HJF Gandhi Lenin, who also is the General Secretary for Delta Entrepreneurs Federation, Founder cum President of Delta, JC and Rotarian Elangovan, the Founder President of JCI Nagapattinam, all the other illustrious members who are present on this platform. Namaskar from Hyderabad here.
Welcome,
Welcome
sir.
to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Well, as I informed, it's indeed a great pleasure to be amongst you all in one of the JCI meetings of Zone 23. Just as I spoke to informed you all that I was an assigned Executive Vice President for Zone 23 as long back as in the year 2012. And I have a fond memories of visiting the Nagapattinam city as well. That was very long time ago. That was in 2012. I was staying somewhere on the near the beach in a hotel there. But well, that was a great experience back. Well, it gives me, it's really amazing to know that Delta Entrepreneurs Federation is conducting training programs every day, and today happens to be 694th day. Wow, that's indeed an amazing number. So very shortly, maybe around after 1 month, you are going to celebrate 2 years of training. So that's indeed a remarkable achievement on any sphere of life. Well, JCI has been an organization that has been providing development opportunities for every individual to empower themselves, to learn, to share the knowledge that they possess. Well, tonight's speaker, JC Mohit Bansal, coming from this part of the country, he's a very talented JCI member. And as a part of his assignment, he's coming up with an excellent topic, Know Your Genie. Really mind-boggling program all ahead of us. My dear friends, my sincere appeal to each one of you is, being a human being, let us leave a mark of impact on others' life with the way we live. Just to support this statement, let me take indeed all of you to a country, Mexico. I think Mexico, you are all aware, an American country. And somewhere in Mexico on a beach, the beach was really, there were not many people on there. And to be precise, there were only 2 people, one traveling opposite to each other. One was coming this way and the other was walking in the opposite direction. And it so happened, it was in the evening time. The sea was not very strong. The water was not very strong. And both the people were walking towards each other. One person was seeing the other person coming in the opposite direction, bending down, taking something out into his hand and throwing it into the water. And this person was really puzzled as to what is happening, what is this guy is doing. And he continued to do it as he was walking. And it happened for quite a long time, unless and until both the people come close to each other. And this person could see what the other person was doing. He was taking some fish which were lying on the beach, taking them onto his hand, throwing them into the water. Mind you, as I told you, the water was coming, but the fishes were lying and water going back. The fishes were not able to travel back into the water. And there were many fishes lying on that beach. And whatever he could, this person was bending down, throwing those fish into the water. And this continued for a long time, and until both came close together and started talking to each other. This gentleman said, the other gentleman who was walking and seeing this person throwing the fish, he speaks to them, says, "What is it that you're doing?" He said, "I'm taking the fish out from here and throwing them into the water." Well, the other person says, "There are thousands of fishes on this beach. Can you make a difference? What is it that you are going to achieve? You cannot make any contribution because most of them are dead. And you're not able, that is, you are only making count of only a few fishes." He bends down again, takes one fish, puts that fish back into the water and says, "I have made a difference to the life of this fish." Well, friends, what I would like to convey here through this story is, in life, we come across so many people who are in need. Let us use this opportunity to ensure that we are really able to help the person in need in some form or the other. It is not only that we are helping 10 people, 15 people, 20 people, 100 people, 1,000 people. Number doesn't matter. If you are making a difference of something to at least one person in life, you are a true JC. So I would request, appeal, submit that each one of you try to help the people who are in need. Whatever you can do there, certainly do help them and ensure that we are really making the lives of others better. Mind you, when we are making the lives of other person better, we ourselves are also becoming better. So let's all be better. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Wishing you a great training ahead with JFP Mohit Bansal on floor. Thank you so much for the wonderful opportunity, Chairman, sir. It's over to you.
Thank you so much, sir. It's a great opportunity to hear a lot of good information from you. Thank you so much, sir.
Pleasure is mine.
Now coming to trainer. Yes, he is going to be a hero today. When I see his profile, I really got excited because his profile is completely different than others. He has born with silver spoon in business group family in 1990 at Rajasthan. Then he has shifted to Hyderabad in 2002. He has completed his civil engineering graduation in 2012. Then he has completed MTech in structures. Yes, he is a structural designer. He is an interior designer, and he is a counseling psychologist, and he is a handwriting analyst. At the end of the session, definitely, I need his number. I want to learn handwriting because nowadays my handwriting is becoming worst. So anyone want to develop their handwriting, definitely you have to contact our trainer. Then he is a Vastu consultant. Anyone need a Vastu consulting, please contact him, but with cost. And also he is an astrologer, numerologist, and he is a district level chess champion. He is a lyricist, he is a composer, and he is a singer, and he is a mythological African dude. And he has a company called Rudra Builders and Creation. He has married to Mishita. He has joined in JC's 8 years before. Yes, now I really happy to introduce our hero today, trainer JZ Mohit Banjal, provisional zone trainer. I'm also a provisional zone trainer from zone 23. He is a provisional zone trainer from zone 12. He is from JZ Banjara, Hyderabad. Sir, really, we are happy to introduce you. Sir, please welcome you. This floor is yours, sir. Please
Thank you very
welcome,
much, sir. Thank you very much for the beautiful introduction. And thank you for telling that you got inspired in so many things. And yeah, I will definitely share my number with everyone and anyone who wanted. And I like to thank Harish sir. And his introduction was a bit shorter, but I would like to tell you that he's the encyclopedia of JCI. That's why I've chosen him. Everybody in JCI, if they have any kind of doubt about any kind of rule in JCI, he is the best person to come to. He also know many things about many culture and places. So if you want, that's why he is my inspiration for all this. Second inspiration of mine is my father. Because of him, I learned everything and anything in my life. Without him, I wouldn't have been here today in front of you. So not taking much of your time with the introduction and the pleasantries, I would like to start the session. Know your genie. What is know your genie? So I would like to ask everybody, first thing that everybody asks in the Zoom meeting is, am I audible? Because if I am not
able to hear,
Yes,
sir.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. The second thing I want to know, do you know about genie? Do you know what does genie means? Have you heard the story of Aladdin? Yes, please. Can anybody
Yes,
answer
sir.
that?
Yes,
Have
sir.
you heard
Yes,
about it? You can please
Yes,
use
sir.
a chat box because here we won't be able to hear everybody. So please write in the chat box if you have heard about that. What is genie? A person or a thing that stays in the lamp and fulfill your wish. Anytime you go and see it or you find anyone like that who can fulfill your wish is a genie. We all know about Aladdin's story.
Sir, I think genes based on genes, this word form.
No genes form, sir. It is a kind of creature that can fulfill your wish anytime and anywhere where it is. So it is more like a thing, not just a gene, or you can talk it, say it like a mother nature also, because anytime you have any problem with a mother nature, you ask mother nature, can I get this? And your wish get granted. We all get our wishes granted most of the time, but we don't know what exactly our wish is or was.
Heredity
And
habits.
most of the time when it get, sorry, sir.
Heredity habits. Anybody else?
Sorry. Hello. Yeah, maybe some confusion was there. I'm just saying that anytime your wish is getting fulfilled, you doesn't take it as a law of attraction, or you just take it as a coincidence that you were thinking and it just happened. It is not just a coincidence. Every time when something happens, it is what you want it to happen, or you are attracting it by some or the other way. As you have seen the movie, I guess, so you know what Genie has told Aladdin. Your wish is my command. Anything you wish will happen. Anything, any bit of thing that you can think you can get, I will get you. But obviously, I have limitations. I just have 3 wishes to be done, fulfilled by me. So this was the story of Aladdin. Today, I'm going to tell you about how you are already surrounded by so many genies in your life. You have so many genie around, but you still don't know how to ask them. You still have not fulfilled or taken up your all the wishes which were there with them. How you can justify and have all the wishes fulfilled by them, or already having done, but you have not realized yet. You must have heard about law of attraction from many people, many places, and in a many seminar. But what exactly is the law of attraction and how exactly it works? Today, I'm going to tell you about how that thing works, how you are supposed to have your genie help to you. First of all, I would like to clear some of the myths that we have in this concept of attracting a wish. First myth is whatever you wish will be fulfilled. It can be negative, it can be positive. So wish carefully, or it might impact others, or it might be impacting your life. Actually, it is not that true. The only thing that is independent of other living things, all the wishes that you make, which do not include other people with it, is tend to fulfill much faster or easier than those which are involving with the other people. Because whenever you wish, like I want to eat something, you have a small wish, you have a particular thing in your mind, and you want to eat it. Now you can get that thing from anyone. You're not asking about particular person to get it from for you. So you can get the thing from anyone. But what happens when you ask about certain person should get you something to eat? Now, presence of that person is very much important during that wish. And when it doesn't get fulfilled, you might feel sad because that person was not there and your wish is not getting fulfilled. So anything and everything you wish, anything is possible. So do not worry that my wish can be harmful, my wish can be negative. Nature have its own concept about fulfilling your wish. And as soon as it endangered other people, they wish to get safe. So their wish will be also fulfilled by the nature at the same time. So do not worry how negative or positive your wish can be. Just that it should not affect other living things. Second myth we all have. We should plan and ask how you want to make a wish. It is not necessary. You do not have to plan a wish, but you should give a proper time to get it completed. If you want something and you want it very soon, very fast in your life, it doesn't happen that way. Or you might have a different option. Like if you want to ask for a baby in 2 months, it is not technically possible because it takes 9 months for a baby to come out. So you will get adoption choices rather than your own baby. Or you might feel that somebody else is offering you something that you don't want, but you have given only less time. You should have given a proper timeline for the wish fulfillment of your wish. So anything you wish doesn't require a plan for it, but yeah, the wish should be a proper one. Otherwise, you will end up like this guy. He prayed to the God, I want a trunk full of money in the room and the air-conditioned room to sleep. And the God says, so be it. So immediately when he asked that, he became a watchman at an ATM center. He didn't wait, so he got this wish fulfilled instead of getting the trunks full of money in a palace. So how limited time you allot to your wish is matters. Every time you want something in your life or in your day-to-day activity, if you do not provide specific time to it, it have its own term and condition how to fulfill your wish. It takes exactly the word of yours from your mouth and fulfill it. For example, if you do not want to become greedy, if you tell that, yeah, I don't require so much money in my life just to fulfill my needs. So we get that much only, how much needs you have. So if you want to increase your lifestyle, increase your needs because you have asked only that much. Some old age people, those who wish that their kids or grandchildren should stay with them and take care of them or do seva, like proper taking care of them, they are more tend to get diseases that make them bedridden because they ask themselves the same thing. You are asking them, God, to make them take care of you. So unless you are bedridden, or having a disease that can cause you bedridden or such a way that others should have to take care of you, you can't get taken care by others. Your grandchildren or children will leave you. So when you ask such kind of thing, be aware what will happen to you. There's a small incident that happened to a girl. She was too shy to ask God that for a beautiful husband. So she asked the God, going to the temple, God, please give my mother a handsome son-in-law. Now she forgot that she have a younger sister too. So God said, so be it. Now the younger sister got the handsome guy because she asked my mother should get a handsome son-in-law. She didn't specify it should be for her. And her sister, who was standing next to her, listening to this, told God, okay, I am ready for that. So be aware what you are asking, be aware where you are asking. That is much more important. So the myth that says that you need to plan, you don't need to plan, but ask properly. If you are greedy about something, be greedy. There's nothing wrong to be greedy about something you wish. Now, certain people have the myth that it works only for selected people with a clear mindset. If I don't have this knowledge, or I don't want to know, or I don't understand this knowledge, how will this happen to me? It happens to anyone and everyone at any time. You might have called it coincidence. Like before the session, I asked about the Sanskrit language. People have the notion that it's a language of God. Only priests should use it. Only temple people use it for puja and other purpose. It was a scientific language which says many things in a short span, in a small scale, and anybody could have used it. But we got a notion in our mind that it works only for certain group of people, Brahmins, and only they can communicate. But actually it is not true. If you know the language, you can translate it yourself and ask directly. We also says the God here, each and every word of you, all the languages. So when he heard in all the language, then all the language is a God language, not just the Sanskrit. But it is helpful for you to understand the things. But still we have in mind that it works for certain people only. I would like to share an incident of my own life with this, how it works. When I was about 7-year-old, I was traveling with my grandfather, maternal grandfather, and my parents to a place in Rajasthan called Salasar. It was the month of June, so it was very sunny or heat that day in the Rajasthan. When I was traveling with him, my grandfather just asked me that if it rains a little, then the atmosphere will get a little cool and comfortable for us. Before that, I used to have a notion in my mind that my father used to tell me when it rains. So I got this thing the mindset in my mind that whenever my father says it will rain. So I have a very much clear concept that if you want the rain to happen, just ask my father, it will be done. Same thing I told to my grandfather, that it's not a big deal. You can get the rain done. Just tell my father, he will make it happen. Now my grandfather was laughing at me like anything. He was saying that it doesn't happen that way. There's no single cloud in the sky. The sky is very much clear. It is heat everywhere. How can you make it happen? I just say, you can ask. Just ask him now once. So he prepared a bet. We bet for my favorite dish is gulab jamun. So he said, you should not eat that for a month. I was like, okay, fine. Let's make a bet. And if I won, you'll be feeding me today. Same thing. Now, my father, who was listening all this, he was very much tensed. Like, how exactly this can happen? I just used to get to know the details that it might rain today, and I used to play with him. Now he believes that it rained when I say. So we made a bet, my grandfather and I, and my father was sitting in the front seat, seeing the sky, and I told him, just give him a time, father, what time it will rain. So he said at 4 o'clock it will rain. That was 1 o'clock at that time. So when my father said that it will rain at 4, I was very much clear it will rain at 4. And he made it particular that I can't make it the rain happen to everywhere. So for the 5 minutes, is it okay? I said, okay. And it will rain on the car. I said, fine. He chose the time so that he thought that I might fell asleep by the time it is 4 o'clock. And for 5 minutes, as he said, so it can be manipulated. I must be sleeping. So later he can say that I was sleeping, it rained, and nobody cared about it. But because of the bet, I was very much excited. Even my grandfather was very much excited about the same bet. Now what happened? At 3:45, my grandfather teased me. Like, you are saying that it will rain. See, still no cloud is there. How it will rain? I was very much sure that it will rain, as my father said, at 4. So be patient, grandfather. Let's wait till 4 o'clock. If it doesn't rain, then I will lose the bet. Till then, I am very much sure it will rain. Still, the time passes. Exactly at 4 o'clock, a small cloud came over our car and poured rain for exactly 5 minutes straight on the path in which our car was going. And I was shouting with the happiness that, see, grandfather, the rain happened. I won the bet. So the law of attraction, or this kind of coincidences, which you call coincidence, used to happen with me when I was 7-year-old. You just need to be very focused and very much clear about what you want, and should not think about how it happens. And the universe comes together to make that thing happen. As a quote from the Om Shanti of movie, किसी चीज को शिद्दत से चाहो तो सारी कायनात उसे तुमसे मिलाने में लग जाती है. The same thing happens with anyone and everyone. You might have gone towards a parking place a lot, or a place in the market where you have gone before, and you remember a parking place in your mind that that parking place should be mine this time. Most of the time you get the same spot reserved for you, and just 5 minutes after that, somebody comes and sees that no parking is available anymore, or he gets some other parking spot after 5 minutes, but you get only that spot. That is, my friend, is the law of attraction, which you have just experienced. It was not a coincidence. Now, the fourth myth, which everybody have in their mind: if I tell others, it will be not getting fulfilled. I might lose what I want to do. I might lose, my idea will be gone to others, or somebody else will use it. Well, it doesn't happen that way. Most of the time, if you tell people, they are very much helpful to you to get it fulfilled. They might laugh at you once or twice, but if you are saying the same thing again and again in the light-minded people around you, the people you know, yeah, they are of the same wavelength as mine. They also think like I am thinking. They're the best people to get your things done. It happens to everybody most of the time that we think about certain idea in our mind about a startup or any new thing to be done. And later we regret seeing that somebody else has already started it and is very successful with it. So in spite of waiting for it to happen automatically, the more you tell people, the more it tends to happen faster. I personally believe that if you tell your wish to anyone you meet, any single person you meet, you never know when they can make the thing happen and be a best part of your life. Now comes the main part, important part. Know your genie. The today's topic and the most important part of the today's topic. I say everyone and anyone around you is your genie. If you do not believe that, let's try. First one, by birth, you get parents and relatives. By birth, you get parents and relatives for you as a genie. During your academic years, you get teachers and coaches as your genie. During your work, your colleagues, the partners you get, or the bosses you get, those are your genies. After your marriage, your spouse and in-laws are your genie. And throughout your life, your friends and your links, the people you meet, the contacts you establish are your genie. How? That's a very important point. From birth, when you just cry, just a simple cry, you get anything and everything taken care by your parents and guardians. How? When you are born, just newborn, you just cry for the food. You get the food. You just cry and you get your clothes changed if you have done something in your clothes. You will get anything and everything you want in your life just by a simple cry. You don't have to tell them what you want. They only come and offer you different things, different concept, different comfortable areas, just to make sure that your wish is getting fulfilled. You don't even have to tell them what exactly your wish was. Obviously, they might get some time to get to your wish because you're not told them, but it eventually get fulfilled. During your school time, teachers and coaches, they clear your concept, they clear your doubts, they teach you how to get something done when you don't know it. And sometimes they are so helpful, they can also make you clear your exams during the invigilations. But you need to be very lucky for that. Or you should have the focus in your mind that if something goes wrong, then somebody should be able to help. During your office or working place, your colleagues, your partners, they reduce your workload. They fulfill your wish if you ask them just one thing. Please take care about today work, man. I having a certain work or function at my house. So if you can make a for me, he's like, okay, this is a kind of wish. You don't have to be very much wishful like Thanos of the Avenger that I want the Infinity Stones and I want to wipe off half of the universe. You don't have to wish that much. Even if you wish that also, let me tell you, Infinity Stones are real, but you need 20 years of time to get your wish fulfilled, because even Thanos took about 15 years to find them. Now, how your in-laws and relative spouse, they help you. Sometimes when you feel down in your life, your spouse supports you. They are there to celebrate your success. They are there to improve your standards. They are the people who mainly criticize you, what you do, and also improve you by saying all those things. Most of the time, the wife, the spouse, or the husband, if you are a working woman. And friends for anything and everything. Even the genie says in the Aladdin, you will never have a friend like me. So friends are those genies which are able to complete your wish, your bucket list, just by saying them one word. Brother or friend, I have this wish list. Can I get it fulfilled? And they were like, okay, let's start from tomorrow morning. What big deal about that? Every single friend is like that in your life. If the friend is not able to fulfill, he will make sure somebody else comes in your life and fulfill it for you. So my dear friends, now the bigger part comes. How does it work? How do you connect and get your genies? It's simple, mainly by telepathy. It is a pure science. Law of attraction is not a myth or a folklore or anything like that. It's a telepathic connection between you and the thing you want to get done. Sometime you must have seen that you are looking at the phone, that it might ring or somebody will call me, and suddenly it calls. You're thinking about the person, it calls. And you say, oh, my God, you got to live 1,000 years or 100 years. See, my friend, that's a telepathy connection you have just established with that person, and he immediately called you. It is not any coincidence or pseudoscience. It's a pure science of telepathy. People used to call each other or talk with other people with this knowledge in the ancient time. It is our main basic communication language, more like the Wi-Fi of these days. But it does exist with the people with the sharp mind. These days, we have too many thoughts in our mind, and that's why we lose it, the control of telepathy. Or the second way of work, how it works is directly ask like a boss. How your boss in your office says, I want this work done. I don't know how you're doing. you have to do it, and your boss get what he wants. This is purely a law of attraction. He won't be having you in his office for the assignment of the work if doesn't work that way. He was having a notion in his mind that today I need to get this work done by this person because he is best in that work. And same person arrives at him in front of him, and you talk and give your wish over him, and he has to complete it. Ask directly like a boss. As I just said, the baby never asks, he just cry, and you provide everything you understand as you understand its needs. Like when you don't know what exactly he wants. So first you check his clothes, whether he has done something wrong in that. And secondly, you feed him. Or like my parents, they have proper timing about the food. So just if I cry, they just know that, yeah, it is mainly because I've done something in my clothes when I was a little boy. So for the food, they have proper timing. For other things, they know the cry might come. Or if I want to sleep, I used to tell them I am not able to sleep, make me sleep. So my father has to make me carry in his arm for like 3 hours to just make me sleep. So that's why I say I'm born with a silver spoon, and I have a make proper use of this law of attraction throughout my life from the moment I'm born. Now, what you should do after you make a wish, you should wait patiently to get it done. If you do not wait, what will happen? And you start making plan how to get it. You might lose the focus on what you want. You will focus more on what will be happening with you. You will start focusing about the plan rather than the end result. Most of the time, to make the wish to happen, you need to stay on the wish only. You should not make how it comes. You want a car, say Mercedes, just wish for a Mercedes car. Never wish for how I will make the money. How will I get in the process of getting the car? How will I get till that stage? What I have right now. Those all things are goal setting. For you to achieve it yourself without making a wish. If you want law of attraction to work for it, make it work. Let it work. Let it takes its own time. Do not make plan out of it, because your focus will shift to the plan instead of your wish. Now, I will like to ask anybody, do anybody here wish to see a 1,000 rupee coin? Right now, right away, I can make it happen. 1,000 rupee coin. Anybody? You can raise your hand or you can just type in the chat, yes. Anybody want to see a 1,000 rupee coin? Moana says want to see. Sir, here is the 1,000 rupee coin. It clearly says 1,000 rupiah. I didn't say which country it is. It belongs to Indonesia. It's a valid currency. This is how it happens, sir. If you wish something and you do not give time, I can make it happen, but then it will be a bluff from my side. Or you might see, array, this guy is just bluffing, he's tricking us. But you wish to see it right now, right away. Indian currency doesn't have a 1,000 rupee coin. So I can make it happen in any other currency if you want. Some people say, I want to earn like 2 crore for my next seminar. And what happens? They get the next seminar in Vietnam or in Iran, where the currency value is 1:300 and 1:600 rupees. So they get the money in thousands, but it actually converts to crores. And you're getting a currency value of crore rupee for your next seminar instead of getting the same thing in Indian rupees. So be specific where you want it and give time for it to happen. Do not plan accordingly. And the main thing what you need to do with that is reject your first wish if doesn't suit your parameters, because nature have a very much idea about to get it fulfilled as soon as possible. So it will play with your own words, just like how I played with your words. Though I introduced that words to you, but I made it fulfilled. I kept my word. I didn't say I will show you in Indian currency. I just said I will show you 1,000 rupee coin. And with that, I say, my friends, everything you wish, want to happen, provided no one else wish, interfere with it. What does that mean? When you wish for something and somebody else is also wishing for the same thing. Like today, I was having a slot difference with somebody else also. Somebody else also want to do the session today, but I want this date and this particular number of date trend, like 694 number to be mine. So I clearly said, sir, Mohana sir, I won't be able to give on the next day. I really need this day. And I get the day. You need to be very specific. No? I got the choice for the second day also. I would have taken the other day. But the number suits me. The total comes to 1. I want the number 1. I don't want the number 2. So I chose the day. And when I got the choice, I would like to tell that also. When I got the choice, I was having confusion in my mind. Should I do on Monday or Tuesday? And immediately I got a message from him. Sir, can you do on Tuesday? And I got more confused here. I lost my focus today. Or I am getting a surprise visit, or what is it like? So I completed the whole task in my mind within 5 minutes. And I said, sir, give me today's slot only. The total count comes to the proper number that I want. And it happened that way. The other person took the other date. So anything you wish, it interferes with others' wish. So it may happen, it may not happen. So that time you need to have a strong willpower. One more incident I would like to share in that context. If you go to a certain place, a bar or restaurant or any other place, where you see that if a lady comes in, beautiful lady comes in, you see that you have a seat next to you empty. Now you like the lady to come and sit next to you. But suddenly in that same area, you see another person who is having an empty seat next to him, and he also wishes the same. Now there's a third person who is wishing the same, and you all have the similar personality. Then you will see a fourth person having the worst personality ever. Or let's say he have a lesser personality than yours or all the three combinedly. And he also have an empty chair next to him. The lady goes and sit next to him. Why that happens? Because all the three of those people who were wishing her to sit with them suddenly lost focus and see to the guy who was thinking, who they are thinking is out of their league, but their focus lost on that guy. So the lady goes and sit with the guy whose focus they are having on. And this is, my friend, what happens when you have a contradictory wish going on around for one single thing at a one single place. So unless you stay on your focus, unless you say that you are greedy to have it, and you accept that, yes, I am greedy and I am lazy and I want it to happen all by itself. I don't want to get it done, my movement and all. I don't want to waste my time in planning and other things. I just make it happen to me. It surely happens to you. You don't have to waste your time, money, or your energy for anything else. But you need to stay focused on what you wish. My father, he wished to have a 2 crore amount, 2 flats and two locomotives when he was new to Hyderabad. So he just had that much wish around him, that if I just have this much, it will be a complete for me. So in the next 3 years, he got everything. But then somehow he got stuck on that thing. Why? Because people say that whatever you wish, you will stay on that. So then what he did, he increased this greed. he increased the amount he want. So later again, we got different things, different people. Now his focus is mainly on helping others, helping people, helping the society, and he is helping that way. He has no other focus on that over that. So anything and everything you wish, it happens only that way. Now comes to the part of the law of the wish. What exactly are the laws? Manifestation. Focus on one thing until you get it. Then magnetization. We attract certain type of people always. People used to say you have a pattern of people coming towards you. You have a certain things happening with you. You have a particular set of people only around you. Why it is like that? Because our mind attracts them. We are very much tend to attract people based on our liking, not their liking. Every mind have a certain type for them. It is like, I want to be amongst the billionaires. So you'll attract the people who earns in billions, whether that's paisa or rupee or a status which compares them to be a billionaire, or the people who are entrepreneurs, because we believe they are the billionaires. Somehow we believe that, but it doesn't happen that way. Or you meet the people or the influencers around you, those who are connected with the so many people, their sum up, their coining comes to 1 billion. Now we have venturing desires is one of the law. It is because you have wished for something. Now you lost the focus or the connection with the wish, and the same wish or the same desire that you have is lost on the air, and somebody else catches it. Like how I said it for the startup company or anything that you wish to open, but somehow it got transferred to some other people or some other person because of the same idea. And you lost it because your focus lost while going towards it. You want it to happen, but somewhere, someplace in between, you lost the focus that whether I should get it or can I have it? Is it my cup of tea? So never doubt yourself about what you want. And the best thing that you need to do is stay in sync with the nature. How you want the nature, Mother Nature, to work with you, how you want it to happen with you. If you do not have the idea of how it works with you, you are not able to attract anything. In sync with the Mother Nature, what does it mean? Stay open for any and every kind of suggestion around you from any and every kind of person. Sometimes we ask question to the God about psychology or something we are going through in our mind. Sometimes we just ask, why does it happen to me? And then you are listening a radio podcast and immediately you hear, because you deserve it. No, you will be like, I was talking to the God, who is this guy? Why he's telling me? You have asked something, be open to answer from anywhere, from anything. Even the sound of the tree comes such a way that it will tell you what you are thinking. It will answer you. Even the sound of air sometimes tell you what you are thinking, the answer of that. So be open to any answer that you receive from anywhere. That's called being in sync with the nature. Make a wish and stay on it. Wait for it to happen and let it happen its own way. Now, universal influence affecting on other living things. If you have a bigger wish, like I want to be a Nobel Peace winner, Nobel Peace Prize winner, that affects a lot of people, and your research should affect a lot of people in a positive way. But if it is in fact influencing too many people, too many lives, it will tend to happen very late, because most of the people should have the same desire. Like the petrol price these days is going very high. If maximum people think the electric car or electricity is a solution, sooner or later we will jump to the electricity part. But if somebody thinks that there can be a cell or a battery made that can give you 5 lakh kilometer mileage, or 10,000 unit of power or 5 lakh unit of power just by the single cell or the single small or big battery. That can also happen, but somebody must be thinking about it to make it, and others are willing to shift to it. Maximum people are willing to shift now, so somebody must be thinking of making that cell. So be prepared to have that kind of cell in your life. So later we'll go with how to make a wish at the best part. Most of the people really know what they want, how they want, but they always wish. So the simple points to make a wish are: keep it short and sweet, simple. The more simpler you ask, the more easily it happens and the more fast it happens in your life. Second way is think it, ink it, and believe it. It's the most popular way with a lot of law of attraction people. It takes a lot of time and it is mainly for the bigger goals in your life. So best if you do goal setting with it, think it, ink it, and believe it, rather than making a wish. Because a wish should be of shorter duration, to the exact point, and short and simple. So it tends to happen very fast, effectively, easily, anytime, anywhere. If you're making a bigger wish, it will take a lot of time. You require a lot of patience and you require a lot of focus on that too, because you need to stay focused on that wish till it happens. In between time, if you wish for anything else to happen or any other thing to be happening with you in your life, you might lose your focus and that wish will get into the wandering desires, or it will take a much lot extra time to get completed. So make it simple and short, believe it to happen, and stay open for it to happen anytime. Don't wait for one particular person to get your wish happens. Your wish is what is a priority, not the person. In law of attraction, we clearly says the person is not the priority who is getting it done. Your wish is getting done, that's it. Do not wait for the particular person. That person may be available at present, may not be available in the future, or maybe he is not available at present, he may be available in the future. So you need to give that much time to the person to come and get it done. So if you are not patient enough for that person to be available, make sure you don't fix a particular person to get your wish done. Finally, my friends, I would like to say that whatever you feel right now is what you are going to attract. Anything and everything that you feel will happen with you is what you attract in your life. We all have a certain pattern about the people, certain feelings about the people, or certain things happen with us during our early age. And the same thing happens to repeat its pattern again and again in our life. We just don't know what exactly the thing, what problem was, but it's keep happening, keep repeating, and you are not able to understand why it happens again and again. It happens because you are attracting it. It happens because you want it to happen that way. I would like to share one of the incident that happened to me in 2010. It was a sad story with a happy ending. I met with an accident in 2010. My college bus ran over both my legs while I was boarding it. The bus started and I fell down, and the backside tire of the bus went over my legs. I was not even having a hairline fracture. Nothing really happened to my legs or me that same day. That's what I thought actually. But in reality, I had a muscle injury instead of the bone injury. So my bones were very much capable of taking up that much load of a bus, which was full of the people. But my muscles were not that strong. So I had a muscle injury. My muscles got crushed inside itself. And there was not a single scratch on my body just a small spill of blood from my chin, and that's it. So first day of this accident, happened in 20th July 2010. So on the first day of this accident, I was very much conscious, very much talking with people, and I'm getting the comments on the Facebook like, was I drunk driving or something like that. I was saying that I was just boarding the bus directly. I was not drink or driving, and it's the morning time. So nothing like that can happen that time. In that night, the doctor said, let's keep him for a 1 day observation. Let's see what happens, because the bus have ran over. People have said, his friend has said the bus have ran over him and nothing happens. That generally doesn't happen. So the doctor kept me for 1 night, and then later in the night, the disease starts happening. The muscle that got crushed started to accumulate in my lungs, because the filtration process of blood happens in the lungs. So all the pieces of the crushed muscle started accumulating in my lungs. And on the second day, on 21st, I was put on the ventilator in the morning. With that, each day it deteriorated my health. The senior doctor who was there on me, the pulmonologist, ran away on the vacation. It happened in the Apollo, Hyderabad. There were a junior doctor in that hospital who took over the case on third day, on 22nd July. On 23rd July, I was almost declared like one of my lung is fully damaged. Second lung is half damaged because of all the accumulation of muscle. I'm on 100% oxygen and of atmospheric pressure of 18. The maximum pressure a lung can handle is 22. On 24th or on the 23rd of July, on the 4th day, doctor were having an idea that should we declare him or should we keep him or should we try something new? As you can see, I'm alive, so they must have tried something new. On 23rd, the junior doctor, the junior pulmonologist, Mr. Malikarjun, he took the case. He told my father, can I try one new experiment on him? I'm very new to the surgery and all, but I am sure enough that I can try. My father was having a clear focus in his mind that my son will go home with me on his legs when he comes out of the hospital, and he's not going on my shoulder or anybody's. So on that day, the junior doctor, he tried a new thing. He jacketed my body and he tried 26 atmospheric pressure to open up the lungs with a new medicine introduced, which we are using these days for our coronavirus surgery. That time, the medicine was very new. So he used that, and miraculously, my lungs respond to it. I got the breath back on 100% oxygenation at 26 atmospheric pressure. He tried that experiment, and I successfully came out from the dead part. But I was still unconscious. Now, the second part, when it happens, on the 7th day, they said we are keeping in on induced coma. They are giving me 12 morphine injection a day to just keep my brain less active. I was hyperactive brain person. My brain was taking control over my body in just the 2 hours with the morphine, which should be given to one person, 1 dose a day. So that is why I learned so many things and so many other parts I do because of the hyperactive brain activities. On 7th day, he said that if we keep him on the ventilator for too much long, he might lose his voice. So you all can see I still speaking, so I didn't lose it. But he said that, and he said we need to do tracheostomy like this. They need to make a hole directly through the throat and put it on the ventilator. This all things is happening. My father was very much sure that I will be going on my feet with him. I won't be dying with that. Even the priest of the temple assured him one thing, saying that if something should have happened to me, it would have happened on the first day itself. If I am surviving till now, I'm not supposed to die. That increased his hope even multiple times. And yeah, it is a hopeful thing. If something should happen to you, if you are supposed to die, or something wrong is about to happen to you, it happens to you on the very first second when it is supposed to happen. It doesn't prolong you that way. Now, I was kept on the ventilator for 14 days. 14 days I gone. They said now he can get in the full consciousness. But they said my father that he might have a different notion about the date, or it's been 14 days he was kept in the coma. So he might lose the track of time. He might get panicked by seeing that he lost so many days. So he told my father to do not tell me what date it is or what time it is. But he don't know that I am subconsciously hearing everything throughout that coma part also. Because he used to come and tell me every day that I am a brave person and I can fight anything and anything can happen. Nothing will happen to me. Next, after 14 days when I woke up, that time, one of the two nurses, they were speaking about the date, 8th August. It was 4th August. So they were saying in 4 days that Batkama festival will be there. So I got to know the date. So my father came and told me that it's just a 24th today. And I was like, I am unconscious. I'm not stupid. But just with a wave of my hand, that this is fine. Only this is the problem. Well, after 4 days, they took out the tracheostomy part also. And for this also, assistant nurse took it out instead of a doctor. They were not having a doctor to get it out. So a nurse said, I can do it. I know how to do it. And she did it properly. Doctor was saying that because of this tracheostomy thing, he might lose his voice. He might not be able to speak for at least 1 or 2 months. My father was like, nothing will happen to his voice. He is a strong person. He can come up with anything. And the same moment this tracheostomy part was removed from my throat, just in 5 seconds, I was able to say, call my father. I am very much attached to my father than to my mother. So most of the time, everybody know about that. Today, I guess because of the Tamaric TV, YouTube, most of the world know about it too. So on 18th day, I was shifted to the room. Then again, the same thing. The doctor said his lung might take time to cure. My father's like, no, that won't be necessary. His lung will be very much stronger than a normal person. And yes, on 19th day, when they checked with the spirometer, my lungs were more perfect than a normal human being in their hospital, or they have ever checked with any person. They have, to confirm it, they have scanned my lungs and they kept 2 reports of the 4th day and the 19th day side by side and asked a panel of doctors throughout the world, from America, Britain, from Germany, India, and other countries were all there in the conference, and they asked that, tell us whether this is the lungs of the same person. And they all were like, this can never happen. That to a span of 19 days. It take at least 2-year time. But that happened to me. In a span of 19 days, I was very much strong enough. Then comes the part of the legs, because no one was taking care of the legs. Bus have ran over my legs. There were no fracture or something, but still I need to walk. I was not walking for 19 days. So first day, doctor came, he called the physiotherapist. He did some exercise, make me walk with the stretcher, support, not the stretcher, make me walk with a support. The second day, I just removed the support. I said I will walk directly just by catching my father's hands. because I'm very much confident about he will catch me if I fall. So I just took his hand, walked, and I was able to walk without any support in my second phase of walk itself. This all thing happened on 20th day. On 24th or 25th day, doctor was saying, on 24th day itself, doctor said his chances of getting cure is much faster if he stays with his family rather than around the doctors, because his parents are more able to take care of him than us. And his case was miraculously happened to be cured so fast just because of the prayer of his parents. And as my father was astrologer and a Vastu consultant that time, who used to write an Hindi law paper, he have a large audience in Hyderabad who supports him, who saw him in that condition and prayed for me. Prayer for me happened in most of the temples, churches, even the mosque, and even in the gurudwaras. So all kind of religion have prayed for me. So even God have to think twice to take my life away. Seeing that every kind of religion, every place of religion is asking for this person's well-being. Well, who is this kind of person? Who is this person right now? So I'm very much blessed with anyone and everyone around me. That's why I feel everyone and anyone is my genie. And yes, friends, they all are your genie too. You just need to have faith on them. And on 25th day, I walked out of the hospital and have sat on my car. Just how my father have imagined me going out of the hospital. So this is my story, friends, which I thought I should share with all of you. It's a sad story and the sad part, but the good part was the focus in it. What you think initially will happen. No matter what other people have said, my father, that he should think of donating my eyes if something happens and other things. He was very much sure to keep those people away from me, away from my room and away from the hospital itself. If somebody comes and asks and see his condition is so poor, let's take a photo and put it on the net and something. So he said, he is a person who should see himself in a better condition always. So do not even think of entering his room. Do not even think of taking a photo of him in that condition. He should never know what happened. And yes, I peacefully completed the whole journey in my sleep. I never even know what happened. And the doctor, he started a trauma medicine for me. After I came out of the hospital, he said he must be in the trauma. I was like, I didn't know what happened. The accident happened on the first day. That day, I was very much conscious. I'm going out on my feet. I'm very much conscious. Nothing is happening to me. Why will I have a trauma kind of situation in my life? So immediately when he started, after 10 days, I stopped it myself itself. Because I don't want to be in the guy who feels sad about himself or want to think what happened. But it happened. It can happen to anyone anytime. Something are not in your control, but what is there in your control is how you feel about the end result of it. So anything, whatever you feel right now is what you're going to attract. So with this, my friend, I would like to say, from tomorrow, I wish you can make your wish complete without thinking about how you want it to be done. Make a wish, get it done. That's it. Focus on your wish. Do not think who will get it done, how it will get it done, what will happen. With that, my friends, thank you. Signing off, Mohit Bansal.
Thank you so much, sir. Wow, what a session. I was eagerly waiting to give my feedbacks and some inputs here.
Yes, I'm very much open to all the.
Superb, fantastic, sir. You have started with that is the law.
Sir, stop your.
Yeah, sure.
Share screen stop.
Yes, sir.
Okay, carry on.
Yes, sir. You have started a law of attraction theory. You have given a lot of examples. Then you have ended with emotional touch. It was a fantastic thing. Your session was really touched my heart.
Thank you. Thank you.
Personally, it was touched my heart because I too had a experience like you. When I was a student,
Yes, sir.
when I was doing my BBA, Bachelor of Education, Bachelor of Business Administration, I too met an accident when I was doing my shot put practice. That time, javelin suddenly came into my head. It came inside my head. It was inside nearly 7 centimeters. Then we have traveled 3.5 hours travel. That time again 2 centimeters came inside, totally 9 centimeters. My head was opened and operated. I was in ICU 3 days. I was in bed rest again 7 days. Totally 10 days I was in bed. I was recovered. I was started my regular things. But again, one more. After 1 year, without knowing, one person bitten my head. Again, a small bus came from my head.
From the injury.
After that, again, doctors opened my skull, complete skull, from here to here. From here to here. They opened and operated. Again, I was in 3 days bed. Again, I recovered. I have faced a lot of struggles. I have faced a lot of insults, lot of fluctuations, ups and downs, continuous ups and downs. But I, like you are the example. You are the right example for never ever give up. Likewise, I too followed
So you
in my
have a
life.
better example for never ever give up than me. Such kind of thing never happened to me. My incident was much lesser than yours. Yours had a proper brain injury.
Okay, fine, sir. Our JCA given me a new life. After coming back to JCA, we should proud to be a JC.
Yes.
After coming back to JCA, my life has changed, completely changed. From administration to a counselor to a trainer. Now JCA given me a life because of your thing, because of law of attraction.
Definitely. Law
So-
of attraction is not my thing, sir.
Okay,
It is everybody's.
it's a universal thing. It's a universal thing. I can say
Universal.
like, yes. So thank you so much, sir. It was a fantastic session. This is a time to discussion. Dear friends, you can ask questions, you can give your feedbacks. Definitely that will make the trainer to do more and more because he is an excellent person. We really happy to have you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for that.
Have a discussion with him.
Yes, please. I'm very much open to any and every kind of question. Please ask.
Mohanari, sir, you have raised your hand.
Yes, sir.
You
Mohan,
can
sir.
go ahead, sir.
Yes, good evening, one and all present here. First of all, I would like to thank today's trainer, Mohit sir. Even I was half an hour a bit late. Okay, but before that, I have informed today's host president about the late coming. And okay, let us keep this apart. And let's come to our business. Today session was an excellent one. And before the session, when we were having a very good communication and with Mohit sir and today's trainer, and it was not seems that a provisional zone trainer. It was and he has climbed the ladder from step 1 to step 2. That is more important. With the he has captured all the minds of today's participants with the law of attraction, and he has given a very good insight regarding the personal stories by way of storytelling. And the first one, what he said is, we are starting maybe an horrible and a sad story, but it has an happy ending. And the story, whatever the stories or article or even their own life stories, because the God has created us, and even though the God has given certain difficulties, at the end, it will be an always happy ending. As far as my concern point of view, and even not only from my concern, every humans, they used to face all the challenges from day to day. And today, as trainer rightly said, the what he is happening is none other than the much better he has been surveyed it. And thank to today's host president, he was also sharing a very good insight. And even though he is also very happy to say that he's also a provisional zone trainer, and he has taken up a very good leadership role. And only very few trainers get an opportunity to share, as trainers showed that 1,000 rupees coin. That is, one side is as a trainer, whether it is a provisional or zone trainer or national trainer, author, whatever may be, and other side under the administrative level as a president. So the coin has two sides, and even the JCA has molded each and every one, not only from the single coin. It has molded us in a, it has coined us, instead of mold, say, it has coined us in both sides. So it's a very good learning from today's trainer, as well as a very good experience sharing by today's host president. And very happy to say that both are provisional trainers. And even the Delta Entrepreneurs Federation, the Ilangovan sir and Gandhi Lenin sir, they have been organizing and this online sessions from the day one. And we'd like to thank each and everyone for being patient and getting more insights from today's trainer. Wishing on behalf of the Delta Entrepreneurs as well as the JCI forum, the today's trainers keep going and growing. There are so many ladders to climb. So even after this, the provisional completes it, you will be graduating to as a zone trainer. Make use of this online platform, and even whenever you want to develop your training skills, and it's more important to keep ourselves updates as a trainer as well as a leaders, because we are the brand ambassadors for our JCI as a trainers and as well as the president. So make use of this opportunity. Even after the exam, after the provisional trainer, you can talk to our team, entire team. We are always ready to give you a wonderful support, and make use of this opportunity. Thank you for the opportunity and the lesson what you have told us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
And convey all my regards to today's chief guest, but I was not able to
he was having a client at his office, so he asked me.
Okay.
I'll definitely share.
Thank you so much. Convey my regards to sir also. Thank you so much. Go to post president.
Sir, I like to
Thank
have
you
a
so
quick-
much.
I want to say some word about JCI. As others have said rightly about JCI, have transformed their life. It surely and very much transformed mine too. From 2014 till today, I have learned many things through JCI network and JCI training programs from many having people having lot of experience among them. With their experience, I have increased my knowledge and my experience in different fields and different areas. If you are there with the organization like JCI, you get three things in your life mostly. First is how to be humble towards the humanity, how to support the humanity. Second is how to transform yourself for a better person. And third is how to be in a circle of people having the same mind as yours so that you can get your knowledge to other people around the world. With the Harish sir, who is in the zone 23, and me, who is in the zone, sorry?
Myself in zone 18.
Zone 18. So you are in zone 18. Myself, I am from zone 12. I am from Hyderabad. You are from Madurai. How this platform connect each of us, and with your support, we got a YouTube channel who connect every one of us to America. So our knowledge is going to the places where we have not thought earlier or previously. And all this thing just happened because we all are there in a single group, the group that want to empower young people to create positive changes. And how it is positive, because any trainer or any person who want to train will share the positive side only. Unlike me, who sometimes get greedy with the negative side also. But negative and positive is always important. As what I think and believe is, if with the positive side you make a plane, with the negative thinking you develop a parachute, and both are very much important in your life. So thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mohit sir. Mohit sir, you are from zone 12, Mohan Hari sir from zone 18, I'm from zone 23.
So you are from zone 20.
There are three
I'm
zones.
confused little about which zone who is.
Yes. Great words about GIC and how should be a GIC. It was a really wonderful words. Coming to Mohan Hari sir, he is a pillar of Delta Entrepreneurs Federation. He is doing an excellent job. He is an auditor. He is traveling here and there, but he is coming every day at sharp 7 p.m. and he is doing an excellent job. Anyone have any questions?
Sir, I am Deepandimal.
Yes, privileged president, one thing. And I would like to thank all the, first of all, I would like to thank the main pillar, instead of saying pillar, founder and chairman of Delta Entrepreneurs, because he has shown very good seed. That is our JC Rotarian, P.R. Ilangovan sir. And the second pillar, who was very near to him and he, as a helping hand, was Gandhi Lenin sir. They both have traveled, and we as a team, we are developing it. So it's a very good team. We have formed it, as a trainer said, like-minded peoples for organizing, by improving for the service of the society, and more importantly is all the trainers across the globe. They are traveling with us, and even the LOM presidents, more important, because they are there to help us and at any time, and so only that this happening. So it's a collective effort of our team members, so that only all the pillars are working together. If one pillar is not working, other pillars, how much of pillars you can say it, they used to motivate each other, and even sometimes when we are down, our founder president and Gandhi Lenin sir, even all the president who come across, and they used to motivate each and everyone so that this is happening. And mainly our America TV channel founder and chairman Mahesh Natame sir and his representative Pandey sir, he used to motivate each and everyone by way of telecasting as well as by promoting. So it's a very good team and a very big team, so that only we are here. Thank you so much, sir. Over to
Thank you so much, Mohan Agrawal, sir.
Sir,
Great to know
sir,
about-
I am V. Pandimal from Madurai. So I want to tell about that session. Mohit sir,
Yes, ma'am.
it was a very nice session, sir. Nice session. I was hearing from this from starting itself, as well as the Kumaresan sir shared his experience through this meeting. It was also nice. Sir, your session was very good. Your information was very valuable one, sir, to me. You motivate everyone in the JCI, as well as in you told your experiences. From that, we learned a lot, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pandiyamal ma'am. Thank you. Anyone?
Let me share some few words from my
Yes.
side.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. Today, a wonderful session, one of the outstanding session we can say, because now our that conference slowly we covering initially Delta, become other zone and Tamil Nadu, then it's penetrated to South India. Now it's covered North India also, and it's going to elaborate it globally. So I'm very happy to see such a track. I gratitude my team, like my general secretary, vice president, and other all the team taking this great session to a different way. Thank you. And today you see, fortunately, 3 person is a great personality. Today our chairperson, today our leader Kumaresan Dharmalingam, as well as today trainer and as well as guest. The 3 person is a great personality. You see the delivery, the way to today handled this session. Really a wonderful session. Even today trainer from the inception, I am watching how he's even his video quality and the background, and even the way prepared.
This symbol is Tibetan Tulpa, sir.
It is a very
symbol of desire.
inspiration, sir. We are attracted to whatever what you meditate, that whatever something, even a lot of things I want to ask you in this meeting is not sufficient. You see, if you may even today exceeding 8:30 India time, we are getting close, even exceeding. It's very interestingly the time how is gone. We are couldn't think that way is gone. That way today, even you are taking in this session in English. Even the most of people watching in Tamil. But the people are very much involved on your session. That way, your each and every things is happening, and even I seen that different type of presentation happening from our this JC. But your things is totally some unique, different. You can the way they highlight the even the see no even while I am watching, I am thinking we want to try to sir, we have to get some tips. You see one these normally we click one line is coming, one word is coming. You are that dull only highlights 1 point, 2 point, and one line. Something you making, and this last it's open also like a drama, the screen opening. And thanks a lot of things I see in this. Your presentation itself, a lot of the things, latest things you are involved. That is you are like supporting to learn a lot of things from other things also. And you see other things today the content is we cannot comparable, is no chance at all such a good content, nobody getting even whatever any this that type of content you are giving, and psychologically they were lost to make it the climax, even picture and 2.5 hours, the last climax, the same way you are putting your story climax all suddenly involved like anything where our Mohit sir is there, that way and in the climax last the one situation also another climax, our today chair, our president is entered his story really shocked, and how is great personality. Even in I am Thiruvarur, it's nearby my place only, another 20 kilometer. How is this person? We are not aware these are all things happen, and such a good kind person and a good talented person. The way he is handled even short minutes he get also, that I impressed. And even our what is that, our guest also, they initially while openings is such a way is made it so awesome. Today really section is a very awesome, great section. I appreciate all the our today personalities who handled just a great way of the session. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I like to add one more thing about the timing that you said. You can ask Mohan Harish sir what I told about the timing. You're not extending the session because you are doing it. It is getting extended because I want it. I clearly told him that you'll be having a 2-hour session no matter what you do.
Great, sir. You need
he said that we are allotting only 1.5 hours. We have a next session from 9 p.m. onwards. So we can't allot you more time than that. I said, okay, I'll see.
Oh, great, sir. Super, sir. Even we are requesting this occasion. You have to come again because very impressed. Our people want to get it from you, the south side, the north to south get benefit. Great, sir. Thank you so much. Over to President.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Ilangovan sir. As Mohan Harish sir said, you are the basement for Delta Entrepreneurs Federation, and not only a basement, you are a big pillar for Delta Entrepreneurs Federation. Thank you so much for your valuable words, sir. Now, small twist to Mohit sir.
Yes, sir.
Here, one special person is here. That is Mohit sir's wife.
Wow. Welcome, madam.
Ma'am, this is the time for you. You have to say a few words about this session. Sir is really like to and want to hear about your words. Are you here, ma'am?
Maybe she is cooking right now.
Vishita ma'am, are you here? Okay. Anyone have any questions?
Yeah, she's there.
Ma'am, you can unmute yourself and speak, ma'am. We love to hear a few words about this session, especially Sir Mohit sir.
Hello, everyone. I'm really glad to speak here and very proud of my husband because the session was very interesting. And actually, he is very good in all these things, especially in his how to explain him is like very difficult because he is expert in his signature. He's expert in tarot cards also. He is having so much of expertise to follow up. I'm actually behind him. Like I wanted him to go so much front. Like I wish all the best to him and really felt very nice following this session.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
This thing can happen only in JCI platform where a wife appreciates her husband.
Yes.
No. Actually, he is capable for this appreciation. He is very experienced in all these things.
Thank you.
And I've seen him a very nice experience in signature in handwriting analysis. I hope once he also give a session in this. I'm really waiting for this session.
Fantastic, fantastic. Ma'am.
Everyone will love this session. Once I just request him, if he gets time, he just take the session.
Fantastic.
She was after me for that session, but I was more interested about the law of attraction. So I took the law of attraction today. So she is insisting on handwriting lesson session. So I told her I will give it the next time.
Fantastic, fantastic. I can see the Mohit sir extreme level of happiness, because this is the complementary thing, the
Yes.
finishing thing.
Sir, this would not be possible without your support, sir.
Yes, that's a definite thing.
Super.
Because of
Thank
this
you, thank
platform
you.
and the support of the JCI people, I got this opportunity today to express
Yes.
my views and also get the appreciation on board on the YouTube from my wife.
Super. Thank you,
And
thank you.
previously, as people have asked about the number, so I'm sharing my number also if anybody like to know.
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure, sir. Anyone have a question? Sir has shared his number. Do you want his number? Please open chat box and write it down.
Yeah, it won't.
His number is 99-596-29276. Anyone have any questions? Okay. I can come to my part. Myself, Kumaresan Dharmasilan, I'm also one of the provisional zone trainer from Zone 23. I'm from JCI Nahapatnam. This is not first time I'm hosting in Delta Entrepreneurs Federation. This is the third time I'm hosting as a president in Delta Entrepreneurs Federation. It is a great opportunity to me. Myself, I'm a counselor, I'm a psychotherapist, as well as a trainer. Before coming to JCI, I was doing small trainings. After coming back to JCI, I'm doing a lot of trainings throughout Tamil Nadu. I have traveled nearly 14 districts in Tamil Nadu. I have taken 750 trainings right now. Every day I'm really busy. I'm traveling here and there. Everything came through JCI. Only because of JCI, everything happened. So we should proud to be a JCs. And also I'm an entrepreneur. My father has a traditional shop, a stationery shop, nearly 40 years old shop. And I too have a 2 years old shop. It is a stationery shop. So this is about me. Thank you so much for this great opportunity once again. This is the time to share your observation about this session. Floor to you, sir. Mohit, sir.
My observation. I have a great experience with everybody and those people who attended it. Patiently listened to everything, and I'm very grateful that nobody have a question, but it would be much happier if they have some question to me so that I can improve a bit more. Anyway, anytime when you have a suggestion or something to improve, it is much better for your personal self, because otherwise we get stuck with the same kind of concept if people just like that way only. But everybody, and especially Kumarasan sir's experience about how he survived, that was much more knowledgeable for me. And the concept which Hari sir said about doing something for at least one person is much better than doing nothing for anyone. So try your best, start doing anything, do as much as you can. Do not burden yourself on thinking that I'm not able to do today, so should I do it tomorrow? What people will think if I start it late. It is never late to start. It is always the right time to start anything and everything. With the JCI people today, all experienced persons, I got the knowledge of a different lifestyle, different culture, and also some of the knowledge that I had previously about the region, southern region. I got some clarity also on that and new information about that too. So it was a great experience with you all. And I just found out it's 9 o'clock. So how the whole thing went till 9 was much more interesting. And the whole concept of this world record about the training purpose that we are making with it. This is also one of the law of attraction only, because finding people to speak, and that too for 2 long years, and the audience to listen patiently to those speakers is a bigger task to any company ever in the world. And we are creating such kind of impact with this, and people are listening, and we are recording it and putting on YouTube, a channel where people can learn from us anytime, any place, and anywhere they want. Because YouTube will have auto translation subtitles also sometimes. So people won't even have a problem of understanding what the person said. And most of the sessions, if they are in English or any other language, they have a translators these days, so they can understand what are going on and how to learn. So I'm very much thankful for everyone present and attending it, and I'm very much thankful for everyone who will get benefited and am able to implement the simple concept which I told today in their daily life. And all those people who just take it as a mere coincidence of anything happening to them, start noticing it, and you'll be able to attract much more higher things just by thinking. You don't have to work too hard to attract things. Just think and get it. Thank you very much, sir. Over to you.
Thank you so much, sir. It was a keen observation by you. I think you can extend your training session time in next time. Delta Entrepreneurs Federation may support us to extend your session in next time. So
Definitely, sir.
we too had a great experience, sir. It's a pleasure. It's a great pleasure. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Now, thank you, sir. Now, time to introduce or tell about tomorrow training session. Floor hand over to Gandhi Lenin, sir.
Yes, thank you so much. Tomorrow's session will be on the topic stress management for business leaders. And this will be handled by Dr. S. Soundarya. He is an entrepreneur trainer from Delta Clubhouse. And it's a very good insight that tomorrow's chairperson will be from Zone 17, JCI Salem Super Kings. They will be chairing the event, and tomorrow chief guest is Anita Govindarajan. She is a zone director, 100% efficiency from JCI Tanjore Yuva. That's from Zone 23. And very happy to say that tomorrow 3 eminent speakers, host, president, and the chairman, all are ladies. It's a very good insight from the training team as well as from the Delta Entrepreneurs team. Thank you so much. And you can expect very good knowledge from tomorrow's session also, like daily as well as from the today. That is for entrepreneurs. So make use of this opportunity and come and attend in a large number. And thank you so much. Over to host president.
Thank you so much, Mohan Hari, sir. Now time to end up this session. Once again, I like to thank trainer Mohit Bansal, sir. It was a pleasure. It was a great session. We learned a lot, especially your experience. I already said it was touched my heart. So I think that story may touch all hearts. So thanks again, sir. Thank you so much for to everyone. especially my chartered president and my Guruji, Muthuchelvan sir. He was here complete session. He has observed your session. Definitely, I think we will have, after this, we will have some conversation over phone. We will discuss about this session and we will discuss about your law of attraction. So thank you so much, Muthuchelvan sir, our charter president sir, and all our JC members, as well as past presidents, IPPs, and current presidents, especially Ilangovan sir, founder of Delta Entrepreneurs Federation, and Gandhi Lenin sir from Delta Entrepreneurs Federation, and our Mohan Harris sir, auditor sir. Thank you so much. Ma'am is here. Mishta ma'am, definitely your words, really every trainers and every husband should have these words. If
Thank you so much, sir.
every husband, if they get kind of these words, definitely they will boom like anything.
Yeah, she definitely support me for anything, everything I do.
Yes. Thank you so much, ma'am.
I'm really blessed to have her as my spouse.
So
Yes.
actually, I am blessed to have him, sir.
So we
That's
both
the
are blessed.
reason I'm behind
Both
him,
of
like,
them
for
blessed to
anything.
have both of you. Thank you so much, ma'am, Mr. Ma'am. And if I missed anyone, I'm really sorry. Thank you to all. Thank you so much for this great opportunity. Delta Entrepreneurs Federation and jointly organized by America TV, hosted by JC in Nahapatnam, 694th day training.